Hello. You okay? Is Luqman ready?
Yeah. So how did you feel about our first visits, you know, when we initially went in?
I actually remember our first visit quite well, and I remember saying to you that I don't feel as bad, as nervous as what I first thought I would, because I knew most of the parents anyway.
Yeah.
Because I go to the houses regarding other things.
Letters,
So,
that's right. We looked at them on signs, didn't we? And you wrote some letters as well. Is that your name there?
Yeah.
Can you point to where your name starts?
Because it was all new to me. I mean, I
Yeah.
knew the parents and I knew the children and everything, so which was a good thing, but I think I was just a little bit nervous.
I thought it's the normal literacy and numeracy activities that we do in school, but the setting's going to be different.
It's just
Instead
in
of
the
us
home,
doing
isn't
it, in school with the practitioners, we're going to the families' houses and doing it in their setting alongside the parents.
So it was easier for you.
Yeah.
As I said, I just felt a little bit, because it was just new.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think once I got into it,
Once you got the
it was
first session
fine.
done, it was fine.
No, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was fun, wasn't
Yeah,
it? I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
In the supermarket.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
And where were you there, Luqman?
It's nice to see the parents in their own comfort zone and just...
Do you think they got a lot out of it?
yeah, definitely. I think sometimes they can feel a bit inferior when they come to school and thinking, what do teachers expect of us? But when we're in their own home, they were fine, relaxed, down to earth, on the floor with the children, just getting on with
talking
it.
to them, yeah.
In mother tongue, if they didn't feel confident.
I don't think
in
any of the
English.
parents, in all honesty, decided that they weren't going to participate.
Yeah.
There was nobody
No.
that I remember.
That sat
at all.
back and looked. Everybody got involved.
Totally
yeah.
engaged. And when those workbooks that we had that were collecting environmental print, that really helped to refocus everything. I know that when we went into one particular parent's home, sometimes it wasn't a bit focused.
Yeah.
And then we pulled it back together, didn't
Yeah.
we?
The scrapbooks were ongoing from week to week, and there was progress made
So
in
they
the
know that
scrapbooks.
what was expected.
Yeah, that was nice to see.
And I think
Yeah.
the boxes that we had, I think they were really useful because we could put all the stuff in there and it wasn't all over.
And it was nice when we went back to Luqman's that he had all his resources, he had his box, and he was making good use of all what we'd left
Yeah,
in on our
and
first
also that
visit.
was brilliant, that. And the way that
that
he's
was
engaged
nice.
with his brother and his sister, and he's used all his environmental print, he's put that to good use with the backing of mum, brother and sister and dad.
Yeah.
And then also cut out using the cereal packets for for other resources and
And
stuff.
the
like
feedback
doing
that I
it.
got from Yasmin, as her from a parent's perspective, was lovely. To see
Good.
what she had to say about herself and what she had to say about Luqman and his confidence and his
She seems more
speech.
confident as well.
Yeah, that was nice.
She seemed more confident about what she was doing, about, it wasn't too onerous and it wasn't too complicated.
Yeah.
It was just at the right sort of level.
Yeah. Ooh.
Do-it-do-do. Should we listen to it? You ready? Listen with your ears.
Is that not right?
Is that not right?
Go on then, Luqman,
Did
do
she
one.
make a mess of it?
Yeah, go ooh.
Ooh, come on then,
Right,
let's do
Luqman,
it.
your turn.
You do it,
You've got
hang
to
on
do one then.
Ooh.
That sounds brilliant.
Okay.
We'll get mum in a minute, shall we? Ready?
Ooh. Yeah.
Did you help her? Ready?
It was a new project. We had some families already set in our mind thinking, oh, this would be beneficial for this family. We had lots of children and parents in our mind.
minds, yeah.
And I think that first initial coffee morning that we did, it was very informal. It was actually in this staff room where we had we had refreshments, teas and coffees, and then we had all the resources displayed, and they came in and it was just lovely because
Yeah.
it was more of a chat then.
And we talked about all the different resources and stuff, and the story sacks that we took today, that was just one of them. There's quite a number of them, and we showed them the boxes, everything that we were going to use. So if they were a little bit worried, they could ask questions, and we basically asked them, didn't they, what do you want out of this? Because we're coming to your home. If we've not got it right, we want to know initially what we need to be
what
bringing.
do you want to come out of this? And I think it was nice that they said they could, that I got down in mother tongue with them, and they didn't feel that they had to speak and do the activities in English, especially especially if they didn't have that the English language, they were fine in doing the activities in mother tongue. So that was quite relaxing for them.
We got to know the siblings as well, didn't we? And family situations and things like that. So it could highlight a number of things that was going on. And
you do have
you know,
more of a bond with those parents and children once you see them on a weekly basis and you start working with them.
And then when the youngest, I mean, I can say a particular family has got a really young child, and she came to play and stay, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she was so happy to stay,
Yeah.
and she doesn't want to go home. She's only, how's she coming up
Like
to two?
And this particular family that Anna's talking about, mum and dad are both new arrivals from Pakistan, so they both can't read English, they can't speak English. And it was just the joy and excitement from seeing the parents working with the children.
Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, all can be done in Punjabi. You know, getting on their level and just...
We were like part of the family at the end.
We were, yeah, and just watching the parents engage with the children and getting so much out of it was
So we're
lovely.
making us food.
Yeah.
What time are
Yeah.
you coming?
I'm reading it.
No.
That's not reading,
Is that the way? The right way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you started from the front cover there, didn't you?
You've got to understand that some other families don't have a lot of resources anyway when it comes to stationaries and you know, to do things with activities. So it's nice because we kept coming and adding on.
We use a lot, not just from catalogues and things like that. I mean, for specialist items like texture rolling pins and things,
Yeah.
we did get that from a catalogue. But most of it we got from the local supermarket. And we told the parents that, and we told them how much it was. And quite a few of them, especially with those finger tubes of finger crayons, I
Yeah.
mean, they were £2 from the local supermarket.
Market.
And they didn't know that those existed. So if we hadn't have prompted that,
Yeah.
when we noticed when we went back, they'd all got these these finger crayons,
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
But it was helping with the art making, and
Yeah.
it gave them confidence, and it encouraged them to do a little bit more.
Naughty Gruffalo. And if I
And
can...
even on the backs of rolls of old wallpaper and things like that, they didn't really think perhaps to do something like that. Maybe it was
yeah.
supposed to be on paper, it had to be really neat, but it doesn't.
And that certain activities involve a lot of money, not necessarily. When we used to give them lots of tips and ideas, and they, we didn't think of that. We wouldn't. That was the last thing we would think of doing with them.
Maybe Mummy could help you.
Oh, I like your cutting, Luqman. You're very good.
Could have some windows and a door.
And you like a wall stick.
You want some round ones?
Yeah.
Oh, go on then. Are you going to do the door?
Yeah.
There you go, Mum.
Give some sticky.
You want me to do it?
Scissors.
Oh, Mum, do it. Mum, have a go.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's one now.
We'll stick some more on.
Yeah. This one.
Do you want the owl?
Owl.
You can make the owl fly. You used an egg box, a lolly stick, and a cereal box and some leaves, and you've made a brilliant house for a
Owl's
Gruffalo.
hiding in the roof, Luqman. He's hiding in your roof. I hope he doesn't come down the chimney like Santa.
It better not do. Yeah, so if I leave you all those today, and you can make up your own story, can't you?
Yeah.
With Mum? So if I leave you all those ones today,
Yeah.
so you've got loads to do. Do you think you're going to be able to do it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Do you know what? If you are really good, could you bring your Gruffalo house into school and show Mrs. Hamilton and everybody else in nursery?
How busy you've been at home.
Yeah.
And do you think, Luqman, you can talk about it with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, and show them what you've done.
And again, if you get the older parents, sometimes they can demonstrate to the new parents as well, which is really easy. From our point of view, it encourages them, and then they've got somebody who they can talk to. Well, I'm not doing so well, but I don't really want to tell them that. But
I think I might ask some of the older parents to do a diary really about how they'd felt at the beginning when me and Mrs. Mead approached them about the real project and how they felt after the 6 months, and maybe they could read some statements out of the diary to the new parents.
so it's not a scary thing. Oh, look, they felt like this.
Daunting, and you know the benefits that they gained and the children gained out of doing the real project.
You are so clever.
Yeah, the blue, yellow,
Yellow,
Yeah.
orange,
yes.
and blue.
Blue again. We've got
Pink.
pink. I love this rainbow background. It's beautiful.
That makes it stand out a lot more, doesn't it?
does.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
You've been working together as a team.
Yeah, like a team.
That's
As a
fantastic.
team.
That well done.
Wow.
Has it helped your confidence, Yasmin, in working with your child? तुसा ना Yasmin confidence वधिया वे भी लुकमान नाल काम करने नाल तो अगर वधिया तो किस तरह वधिया वे?
बहुत ज़्यादा वधिया कि मिगी पैह्ले कोई सी पता मैं बच्चे ना बस पढ़नी सा जो लिखे होना सी बुकै पर
इंग्लिश च पढ़ने सो
इंग्लिश पढ़ी लैनी सा या पर मैं उन्हें की समझाई ना सकनी सा जे पिक्चर होनियां सन उसने बारे में कुछ ना सबानी जो उस कुछ सवाल ना पूछनी सा लेकिन जिस दिन तुस आए हो मैं वो बड़ियां के पढ़ानी है उन्हां कोलों भी सवाल पूछनी है इस निक्के की भी
Yasmin found her confidence has increased in working with Luqman especially because she felt before with reading a story she would read print for the sake of reading print and wouldn't discuss the pictures or the characters or the background setting with her children, and now she's got more confidence in reading storybooks not only with Luqman but with the rest of her children as well and gets quite engrossed in the story, whereas before she didn't know how to do that. Have you noticed, Yasmin, a change in the way Luqman is talking to you about what we have worked on? तुसां की चेंज महसूस होया वै भाई लुकमान किस तरह गल्लां करना वै भाई जिस बारे च असां भी कम्म करन लगे में पिछले 6 महीने च भाई
ये लुकमान उस सही गल्लां करना सारी गल समझाना फिर मिगी जेल्लै तुस जाई रहे हो सारी तुसां जेह्ड़ियां गल्लां पाई होनियां मिगी दस्सना कि इस तरह मिस मीट एह् गल्ल आखनी सी तुसां ना को नहीं पता मिस मीट ना खाली आखना है मिस मीट एह् गल्ल आखनी सी मिस मीट एह् गल्ल आखनी सी सारी मिगी समझाना है भैणां भरावां केह् पाना है
जेल्लै असां विजिट करी रहने सां भाई किस तरह
वापस जाने हो
पर पहले लुकमान की स्पीच थोड़ी जी क्लियर कौन सी ना
कौन नहीं सी इतना फिर बोलना भी कौन नहीं सी होना पहले
इतना बोलना भी कौन सी होना Yeah, Yasmin's found that Luqman was very, very shy and quite nervous and he wouldn't speak to anybody that he wasn't familiar with. And she feels like Luqman's speech is a lot clearer now, but his confidence has come out in abundance where she's realised that when me and Mrs. Mead used to come and do the real visits, slowly after we'd done the session and we'd gone back to school he would open up to mum and talk to mum about the activities that Mrs. Rohana and Mrs. Mead have done, and then when his siblings used to come home he used to speak to them about what activities he's done as well. So she feels like not only has his speech come on but also his confidence. Yasmin, has your confidence improved? तुसा ना confidence बेहतर होया वे
बहुत ज़्यादा होया वे
किस तरह
किस अगे जेल्लै तुस मिगी बाने रेह सो इस तरह इसने नाल गल्लां कर इस तरह इसने नाल प्ले करी ते दस ये मैं सारा कुछ उसकी प्ले करनी रही है वहाँ उसने दसनी रही है उसकी भी पता लगा काउंटिंग जिस तरह लव्स है उसने 12 विच भी
प्रिंट ने बारे
सारा कुछ दसनी रही है वहाँ
क्योंकि तुसां पहले होनी सुना भी प्ले क्या चीज़ है प्ले नहीं कोनी समझ भाई प्ले च भी किस बच्चे भी सीखने नु आई है
कोनी सी मिगी पता ये तुसा इसने नाल मिगी पता लगा है.
Yasmin's found that through doing the real visits with me, Mrs. Mead, she has learned so much and her confidence is improved. She didn't understand before what's play got to do with the children's learning and how the learning's enhanced through different varieties of play. But now since we've been doing the different sessions and the different activities with Luqman, not only with the home visits coming to Luqman's house, but also the real events that have been taking place in school and out of school, Mum feels that her confidence has improved, and especially through doing all the varied activities with environmental print and all the play activities. Yasmin, would you recommend this type of home working to other parents? तुसां recommend करी सकसो इ'यै जेह्ड़े session असां करने रहे हां जां जेह्ड़ियां एक्टिविटियां तुसां घर करने रहे हां दूइयां पेरेंट्स की
जी
किस तरह
करनियां चाहिए कि जेह्ड़े कुछ बंदे माड़े मैं कि फिर चलो थोड़ा पता सी कुछ बंदे जिन्हें कि बिल्कुल को नहीं पता
इंग्लिश को नहीं
अच्छी अपनी जबान भी मुँह घट्ट पढ़ी नहीं सकने उर्दू शुर्दू ना इस तरह कहा जाए तो दसो ज़ाहिर बच्चे ने हेल्प ज़्यादा करी सकने बच्चे तां ही अग्गें जा सकन.
Yeah, she feels that through helping the parents, that's how the parents can help the children learn, and if the parents don't know what they're doing, therefore they can't help their own children. Especially so with those parents that can't read and write English, she felt that these home sessions were really beneficial in educating the parents in all the activities that we can do, simple activities that you can do with your children, and therefore this will help the learning of our children.